Hello everyone and welcome to Bevins Bricks, and today's video is going to be another city update. After looking at things, I've decided I don't like Privet Drive where it's at. And it's not that I want to move it from this whole section of the table. I just want to take the Privet Drive houses and scoot them over to where you see the wood right here. And then what I'm going to be doing is putting some trees and such in the backyards of all those houses. Quite simply, the reason that I'm doing that is from looking at this angle, and this is just my personal opinion, I like everything to flow and kind of go at an even plane because I want buildings to get slowly taller as they get to the back of the table. And here's my thing. Now that I have those tall houses, because I'm making those like the San Francisco houses, and just to give you an idea, I'm going to be building 4 more of those and putting them right in this spot right here. So there will be nothing but those style houses all through here. But after building those and seeing the Privet Drive houses right behind them, I felt that the Privet Drive houses were too short to be by those. And also the other thing is the end of the street here is just a little bit of a space. And then you come over here and that house is smack against the railroad tracks. And I don't like it. So if I take this and spin it around and flip it to this side of the table, I will then have a good 12 stud gap between the house and the train track there. And I will have a 16 stud gap between the house and the train track on this side. And then with the addition of some of these houses, whether they be modified or stock, placed in the location of the Privet Drive houses, I think it'll give me a more nice, even flow going that way. Plus, I'm going to be able to have a lot more space for trees and all that kind of stuff to make this whole area look more natural. The next thing I've decided is this block of houses, and believe it or not, these are actually illuminated. I just don't have any wire over here to plug them in and turn them on right now. But I'm going to put something smaller here, even here, and here. And again, it's because I'm trying to keep everything short and run taller as it gets back to the back side of the table. And my new thoughts are quite simply this. Looking through my backlog of sets, I realized I have 4 of this set. And what I want to do is take those 4 sets, put them together, and make a rather large restaurant. And I'm thinking that the restaurant should go either somewhere, mind you, there's supposed to be a road here, so somewhere right here, or in this little square, or even right here, as I think that would be an amazing location for a restaurant, considering that I do have the residential area right there. And then by doing that, what I can do is keep this little district right here focused on all the official Lego modular buildings, because I do love the official Lego modular buildings, and I am trying to put all of them together and put them in one central location so that you can see them. And then the rest of my entire city will be nothing but mocks. Prime example, that spot right there, as you all know, is where the Ghostbusters firehouse goes, and then I'm going to be adding another building to the side of it to really try and mimic how the actual building looks in New York City. Now, sadly, I have to say the rest of my city is a complete disaster. And part of that is because my son is working on instructions for that black skyscraper, so he has a few of those floors back in his bedroom. But as long as I get down and take a nice peek, I still have some pretty good views of the city in various locations. But I have lots and lots and lots of sidewalks I've got to tile in and everything. And the biggest reason I haven't done any of those is because I still have a ton of wiring to do. Now, as you can see, this particular street is fully illuminated. So this is how I'm going to be doing all of my streets with these little street poles there. And then as you can see here, I do have this little set of houses all lit up already as well. But I have so many other streets that I still have to fill in and wire up. But I have to say, the view is getting much better when you're walking around as more and more lights are getting installed. Like, I still cannot wait to get back to my airport because, man, this thing is like my pride and joy. I love how my airport looks. Hopefully over the next few weeks, I will get a lot more stuff back together and placed back on the table, because even the Ghostbusters firehouse is still sitting over in my workspace because I'm going to get it all wired and everything before I bring it over here for placement. If you'd like to see other city update videos, don't forget to check out this playlist here to see more.